Hey, Christ the King, Pastor Grant here. I hope you're doing well, and I try to keep these midweek connection videos light, encouraging, and uplifting. But in light of what happened in Texas just yesterday, it's almost impossible. So I just want to encourage you. If you're frustrated, angry, sad, or brokenhearted, turn towards Jesus, the God of all peace and comfort. Pray for the families in Uvalde, Texas, who are facing unimaginable pain today. Come alongside of them, because the Bible tells us to mourn with those who mourn. You know, one of the other things we can do in the face of incredible pain is to stay connected with each other. And so here's a couple of opportunities for you to do that. I want to encourage you to take one of our tours at the CTK Food Share and Farm. They're called Come and See. All the details are in the email links below. And it's just an opportunity for you to see what your church is doing to respond to the need of food scarcity right here in Whatcom County. I know you will be encouraged by taking a little time out at the farm as well. There's a Saturday morning workshop coming up on June the 4th called Finding God's Help to Forgive. Boy, we need that in our world today, don't we? So I want to encourage you to take a look at that as well. Then if you're a young mom with a little one, we have something called Stroller Striders, which is getting ready to kick off just next Wednesday. You'll be encouraged by that. And then we have a women's night out on June the 17th called Finding Your Voice. Let's stay together during these times. It's so vitally important. As well, another way to handle tragedy and grief is to actually serve. I know it feels counterintuitive, but it helps your heart when you're hurting to actually help somebody else. And one of the biggest needs we have here at Christ the King right now is in our kids ministry. We've seen exponential numbers of kids coming back to church weekend after weekend, which is a great problem to have. But as the summer comes along and some of our regular kids workers want to take a break, we need to fill those holes so that we can make sure that every kid has an opportunity to hear about Jesus. And I'll tell you something. When you invest time in kids, it's fun, it's rewarding, and your heart will go away so blessed and so filled. So take a look at the links below at the opportunities. Let's move together to serve all of our kids here at Christ the King Church. Hey, this weekend we're going to continue our series called Now is the Time, and we're going to listen to a master builder make this statement. There's a time to tear down and a time to build. And as part of this service, we're also going to introduce you to a brand new ministry at Christ the King called CTK Response Teams. And as well, I'm going to share a little bit about a podcast that Laurel and I were able to do with Gordon and Tracy Knightling. Gordon is a first responder. Tracy is his wife. And their home was, for the most part, destroyed during the floods just earlier this year. And we're going to listen as somebody who has spent their life helping, and a family who spent their life helping, suddenly were on the receiving end of help and what God did in their lives and hearts. I know you will not be disappointed. So whether you join us in person or online on this Memorial Day weekend, I really hope you'll come and take some time. The family of God needs to be together when we face unbelievable tragedy. And we can face that together because Jesus will join us. So whether or not I see you online or in person, I can't wait to see you this weekend at Christ the King Community Church.